Hi, this is Paul Green, and I just wanted to talk to you about a new function that we have on our blog and bring your attention to it. I know we've been doing some martial logic episodes and everything. There'll be a few more of those in the future. I'm about to head to Texas to teach for a month, and I'm not sure that we'll be able to upload one of those episodes every week. But I did want to bring your attention to a new link that's appearing on the blog. If you look at the blog and you look at the right side, you'll see a little thing there. If you scroll down, it says the tactical store. And the tactical store, under that, you'll have like a little link. And what that does is it takes you directly to our web page for our self-defense products. And there's a few little things we sell. Now, our company, the purpose of our company is a training company. We work primarily with law enforcement agencies, but we, have decided to sell a couple of things. But that's not our main function as a company. I just want to be, straight up about that. Um, we sell, we sell Taser. We sell the Taser products. The devices, the batteries, the cartridges, the holsters. I do want to say, for we get a lot of traffic from the international community that comes to the blog, and we're very happy to have you and welcome to it. We get a lot of people from Russia and the Ukraine and Germany and Indonesia and Malaysia, Germany, of course, the United Kingdom and Canada and the U.S. as well. But we're glad to have you all here. Unfortunately, not everything that we offer in the store we're able to sell internationally. Through our distribution center, we have an agreement with Taser not to sell the actual Taser devices themselves internationally or the cartridges, anything that's serialized. I think part of it for those devices, for the Tasers themselves, you actually have to pass a felony background check, and we can't do those, for internationally or anything. Um, but so we can't sell those internationally, but we can sell the batteries internationally. The distribution center that we contract with, as a policy, they won't send the Saber stuff internationally. So that kind of blows because we do get people, internationally that need them, but we're not allowed to send them. I think that has to do more with, shipping costs and things of that nature. But so we can't do that. But for the people, stateside, we also sell, stun guns, which are, a lot more affordable than Taser, but at the same time, you don't get that distance with them, and I don't think they're quite as durable. But it's still a really, good product. Of course, the pepper sprays, and we have this new thing called a door stop alarm, which is basically like a wedge, like a door wedge, that you fit under the door, and you can just take it anywhere. If you're staying in a hotel, a college dorm, or anything like that, and if the person has a key and then they open the door, the alarm still goes off. If you have an alarm system and they're able to disable it, that alarm will still go off. So it makes it a good thing to have. That's on there. Um, you know, as far as like the pepper spray and the stun guns and the tasers and everything else, I covered that. If you look at episode 2 of Martial Logic, a lot of people bitch about those and everything else. I covered logically why that doesn't make sense and why it's a good idea. Um, I don't think it's a good idea to have something like that and to blow off, unarmed training. But I mean, I don't, I think it's a decent idea to, do that. And people that speak out against it, I've already, done a whole episode of where that logically that's it's just not logical. It doesn't. Their argument is completely invalid. But anyway, getting into that, the last one that I want to talk to you about is the defenders, and I have some of those here, and I get emails about those because people aren't quite sure what they are, and I get questions about people that are want to order them, but they're not. They have questions about some stuff. The defenders, I'm not quite sure how long they've actually been around. I think they've been around since like the early '80s, when Peter Brusso, carried them in the military. Peter Brusso's the inventor. He lives in Southern California. Nice guy. Been to the house and everything. Great view out there in the Salton Sea and whatnot. But he, was a Vietnam veteran. He helped write parts of the Marine Corps martial arts program. He's taught some of the airborne troops use with with that particular device. And I actually have a couple of those here. I want to show you about them. Show you a couple of things about them, because we do get questions a lot. This wasn't the original, but this is the most versatile. If you've ever seen the movie Men Who Stare at Goats, this is the one that George Clooney, his character, used in the desert on Ewan McGregor. So that's where like some people may have seen it. But this one is generally the most versatile. Theoretically, when people order, they get the video, to see how to use it, because when you order the video, you get one of these free that comes with it. In the United States, it comes inside the case. And by the way, we can ship these anywhere. We don't have any limitations. These can be shipped internationally. But anyway, they come inside the case. In some countries, depending upon where we're sending them to, like Europe, for example, we can't send these inside the case. They have to be shipped separate. So I find that usually the video arrives quicker than this does, and then this comes a few days later. But about some of the functionality, because I do get some questions about people that don't know which model to buy. The first model you should buy should be this one, because this has all the, for lack of a better term, bells and whistles on it. And then you can use this and make an informed decision on which one you actually want to get. But basically it kind of works like a Kubotan, but it's got a lot more features. You would use this part in, like for the Kubotan, to strike joints and things of that nature to get people let go, and it works as a force multiplier. You have like women that it may use this. They don't really have the strength to hit a guy in a certain place, get him to let go of stuff. You use this as a force multiplier, and it can work and be effective for that. The second thing is this part right here, which is made to hit small bones and has a capability of breaking small bones, such as the back of a hand. Like I say, you just boom, hit it like that there and flick it. Okay, I'm not going to hit myself hard and injure myself, but just kind of like that. You do it hard enough, it can bring a lot of pain and break some of these small bones. This will get people to let go. This little serrated edge here, having like someone grab, stick it between the fingers, twist it, takes a good bit of the chunk of skin off, and it hurts like hell, And then the back end, you have the pointy end. That's hitting eyes, remove functions. You're not removing life, you're removing a function. So it's still considered less than lethal. You could poke people with this and hit them with this too. It scratches. It has the ability to scratch people. I've used them twice. I didn't use this particular model. I'll show you that one in just a second. But it has the ability to like scratch people, and kind of hurts immediately to get them to let go of stuff. So it'll get somebody off of you. It has a lot of uses. When you start looking at the other models, they used to have a lot more. Oh wait, I forgot something. This right here, they considered a digit capture. Personally, I'm not fond of it because the programs that I teach only use gross motor techniques, and that's kind of a fine motor thing. So I'm personally not a fan of it, but that's more of a personal preference. I'm not damning anybody that's really good at doing that stuff. If you're really good at it, then you're really good at it. But it is what it is. Also, they've been discontinued, but there used to be a holster that you could put on there that worked as kind of like a little clamp. You just pull it out that way, and it served that purpose. But the holsters have been discontinued. I'm hoping they'll bring them back, because I had people that really liked them. But for right now, they're discontinued. But if they ever do bring them back, they will be on the website. So you look at that one, which is the Defender 1. And then you look at my personal favorite, which is the Swan. And this is the one that I've actually carried and had to use twice myself. And it worked really well. Scratched the hell out of some guy's arms to get him to act right. But that's basically this. They used to come in black. The translucent color is the only color they come in now. So I imagine it wouldn't show up very well on a closed circuit camera or something. But they basically held like this. And what you have like in some of the other models is, which, I'm holding it right in front of the camera. It's not this big. It's actually, it holds right in your hand. My fists aren't that huge. My fist looks bigger than the head. Perspective, people. All right. But this is just mainly the hook parts. And myself, I'm a grappler. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like busting somebody in the head and everything else, but I'm more used to snatching them up. That's just the training I have. I've been doing jiu-jitsu since I was 4. But what you have here is, you just have like these hook parts. Now you could still, take somebody's skin off. I've tried it and everything, and induce some pain to get them to let go of things. But now when you're hitting somebody, boom, even if you hit it with this part, you're still going to get that point. Get them here, it's going to hurt like hell. It's going to hurt much worse. And, take off skin. I like it because I use it to like hook behind people's necks, hook behind their ears, and get a lot more pain compliance, and I can move them around, use this end like a push knife. And regardless of which one that you have, I can still punch them, but now I can hit them and then, scratch. I can hit and scratch, hit and scratch, and do some of those with it. So if you know how to use this one, then you should know how to use this one, because basically this is just all of these. So the one I don't have, I would show you a Defender 2, but if you know about the ridges and you know about the hooks, you should already know how to use it. So even though the video and everything that people order only generally shows this one and just shows very little about the others, if you know how to use this, you can use any of them. Another thing that I like about them is, I'll use this one, is the quick release. Now you see this a lot in companies where people put their badges, kind of wear them on lanyards. So if they happen to be leaning over and the badge catches in something, it breaks away, so it doesn't pull them, in there and injure them. But this could personally, I'd put mine on my belt loop and put it in that way. I've seen women, they've attached them to the purses. I've even seen a few real creative attach them to their bra, like under here, like under this part, and do it that way, where they just reach under the shirt, boom, get it, and they got it. If something happens, but you can get real creative with it. You can wear them anywhere. But how this works is this just breaks away when you go to grab it. And they already have it, so there's not like some kind of like a what you would look at as a holster. Even like when they had holsters, it was really just a yank down. So it's not like a holster the way you would think about it. The way that you would tie these on there, and I'll try to do it where you can see it. I have to use my pinky finger. I got these meat hook fingers. But, like I said, pretend my pinky finger is a belt loop. Okay? You see that I got it over there, and it would just come around the belt loop. And I'm going to take this and pull it down. I'm going to stick this through there. So, boom. And there it is. And, then I would just take it, where it's got this little thing here. The other end looks like that. Just attach them, and then there it is. And when you would want to, go grab and take it, there it is. You have it in your hand already ready to use. That's one of the things that I like about it a lot, because as long as you can, have something there that you can tie the loop, you can tie it around anything. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it. This isn't part of the Martial Logic series or anything else, but just bring people's attention to, on the blog there is a link that goes to the store. Once again, all the Defender stuff we can actually sell internationally. Some of the other stuff, there's limitations on it, but we covered that. But hopefully, we learn a little bit about it, and we will see you next time. Thanks. Oh, wait. One more thing. I have to, kind of embed this stuff on YouTube. If someone shares this video, don't share it from YouTube. Share it, share the blog link. Because if they're, seeing this, I'm talking about a link, that goes to the store. There's not going to be a link on YouTube. It's going to be on the blog. So share the blog. Don't share the YouTube link. And, that goes for the Martial Logic episodes as well. So anyway, appreciate your time and have a good day.